because you mentioned it on the pre-show meeting yesterday morning, and I couldn't stop thinking about it.
I know.
So I got pizza.
You should never stop thinking about pizza.
It was good. I don't regret it. But it's your fault.
Patriots face the Chargers this weekend. Belichick talking about Justin Herbert, who, by the way, has a 101 passer rating as a rookie with no preseason. Thrown for 3,000 yards, 23 touchdowns, 7 picks, 67% completion percentage. He's a monster. Big, strong, mobile, smart. Got a new haircut, too. Here's Belichick talking about Justin Herbert.
Yeah, he's impressive. Very talented player. Tall, sees things well, has a good arm, can certainly make all the throws. He's athletic, definitely escaped the pocket. Smart. Looks like he's going to be a good quarterback for a long time. A lot to work with. I know he's a smart, hard-working kid that likes football, and I'm sure he'll continue to get better as he has this year throughout the course of the season. I think he's got all the tools.
I mean, listen, I like Burrow, but he's a bigger, stronger Burrow with a much better arm than Burrow. Like a much better arm than Burrow. He's got to be smarter because he was a 4.2 biology major. So Herbert is just a remarkable player. The numbers he's putting up, and with a coaching staff that's doing him a disservice. By the way, they're going to hire a new coach for the LA Chargers. That's understood. They're going to do that. I'll tell you right now, you get buried in Los Angeles, you have to think about your market. You get buried in Los Angeles very fast. That's why the Lakers, they get LeBron and AD from the sports page. The Dodgers get Mookie Betts. They were winning their division, but when LeBron came to town, Dodgers are like, okay, we're getting buried here. Dodgers go get Mookie Betts. The Clippers, Kawhi and Paul George. Rams, Jalen Ramsey, Aaron Donald. They got to go big on this. I'd call Belichick and Urban Meyer. Do not go small. Do not hire a coordinator for Justin Herbert. Go big, because this kid is an all-timer. This kid's got Elway talent. He is Andrew Luck with a better arm. That's how good I think Justin Herbert could be. Steve, let's get Steve Smith in here, the former Pro Bowl wide receiver, played in the NFL for 16 years and was a Pro Bowler for over a third of them, joining a now live NFL network as well. And a lot of you don't know this, he's a world traveler. Guy travels all the time. How you doing, buddy?
I'm good. How are you?
I am good. I want to ask you about this. Wide receivers, great ones, need the ball. And Brady goes to Tampa, and they got Chris Godwin and Mike Evans. It's AB and Ronald Jones and Gronk. Is it possible that it could create, not animosity, but you got too many mouths to feed for Tom Brady?
No, I don't think he has too many mouths to feed. I think there is a struggle with the coaching staff to figure out how to do it and also do it the way that Brady is comfortable doing it. Sometimes coaches get so creative in the X's and O's, and my coworker uses this all the time, Mike Robinson, but allowing the Jimmies and Joes to actually make the plays. When you draw up a great, fantastic play, it has no heartbeat. Those little X's don't move. In the real world on the field, they move, right? They had a great concept on how to cover Tyreek Hill in the defensive meeting room in air conditioner on a piece of paper. But that guy got on the field and Davis was in trouble. And he found out real quickly how much he was in trouble. So that's just an example of why you can't do so much coaching that you lose the ability to let the game speak for itself.
Where are you right now? Lamar Jackson will not play against the Steelers. He will play against the Cowboys next week. Where are you with Lamar Jackson right now, his development and where he's at, Steve?
It's a struggle right now because obviously having so much ties to that organization and also being an offensive-minded guy, you can't put it all on Lamar, and here's why. Lamar is not calling his play. He's not sitting at the line of scrimmage, audible into and out of plays like we see here in Carolina, Teddy Bridgewater, or we've seen in the past a Ben Roethlisberger or a Tom Brady, Drew Brees. He's getting a call in and flipping up his wristband and looking at all those things. And so I don't believe it's fair to put all this on him as if he's calling his own plays. He's not. He is calling what they are giving him. And the game plan is starting to catch up with them. People are starting to figure them out. And they have to Greg Roman needs to make some adjustments because his quarterback is getting the brunt of it all, but it's not Lamar. I hate to say it, it's not Lamar, and it's not the lack of weapons they have because you don't throw the ball, right? And they run a RPO, which is run pass option. They run a RO, run option, and very few Ps in the pass.
Where are you on Carson Wentz these days? 3 offensive linemen out with injuries. Alshon Jeffrey kind of looks shot. Where are you at with Wentz these days?
I mean, I like Wentz. He has a strong arm, but he also, since they won the Super Bowl, you can see he struggles and he tries to always make the big play.
Yeah.
He is trying to show everyone that it was my team. It was. But Nick Foles won that. And then also, too, I like Doug Peterson, but he seems to – all these guys that have been under Andy Reid are trying to outdo Andy Reid, Matt Nagy. They're so creative, but they aren't Andy Reid. Stop trying to outdo the teacher and just be the student, right? The only guy that seems to have gotten it together a little bit is Frank Wright.
Yeah.
But all the guys that have been under Andy Reid are – they're throwing the ball. They're doing all this stuff. They're doing this fancy stuff, and it's coming to bite them in the butt. To be honest.
Where are you with Cam Newton today? Would you sign him for another year? Draft a quarterback? Where are you on Cam?
I think you really have to look at this team. New England Patriots have a number of issues. Defensively, they're stout, but they do have some guys on offense. You desire a little bit more. And so I think it is an unfair assessment to say, where is he? Because also, too, we're not in the locker room. We're not on the practice field. The reason why they're running these plays is because of this. We don't really know, but we do know based on his history. You're showing it right here. 9 of 18 for 84 yards. That is not a Cam Newton that we all have known to love and dislike. There are a lot of people that dislike him. There's a lot of people that love him. But 9 for 18 for 84 yards and 2 interceptions, that's not the Cam Newton that we all know. And that's not even a quarterback for the New England Patriots that we all know. So it'll be interesting to see how they finish out the season. And when they finish out the season, how does it really go? Does it go good, or does it really fall apart, or do they squeak one out and then get blown out in the playoffs?
Okay, Steve Smith, NFL Network, every Thursday, NFL game day kickoff leading up to Thursday Night Football. It's great seeing you. Come on anytime, and happy to have you on, buddy. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Merry Christmas.
Steve Smith Sr. I saw him play at Utah. That's how old I am. He was great at Utah. Tough guy. He's a tough guy. One day I was at a restaurant, Manhattan Beach, and he walked in. He just got back for South Korea. He travels all over the world. He's just like an adventurer. The Justin Herbert thing is really fascinating because let me go back to that. We started the segment with this. So Belichick plays Justin Herbert bragging about him. In Los Angeles, it's just so many things to do. USC football, Clay Helton, nice guy, not much of a presence. They've disappeared. It used to be like a Laker USC town. USC's disappeared. Anthony Lynn, nice guy, not a huge media presence. They've disappeared. If you're the Chargers, it's not just about winning. You have to create a presence or you'll disappear in this city. This is not